Welcome. We want to solve the following, I think, some British school problem. I will add the exact source in the description. So we have three circles. Um, each of the circles has radius 4 centimeters. They do intersect at this point B, okay? And all of them, they have this these sides, they have this area, this shaded area between these two. Okay, we want to find this area, so we can use the sector area, and with some triangle carefully chosen here to find this area. I think some people have already done that, but for us, we want to use calculus, and we want to see and compare the area here with the area that the other YouTuber got, and to see if that's correct or not. So what we're gonna use is that we're gonna use this B here as the center. Okay. So if we use this one here, the B, this circle will have the B as the 0, the center. Okay. So its equation is gonna be x squared plus y squared equals 16. This is for this circle. Let's call this one O for origin, and call this one right for the right side, and this one left. Okay, so the equation for the origin circle, so it's having B that has coordinates 0, 0, and it has radius 4. So its equation is given by this one, this equation. For the other one on the right, its equation is given by x minus 4 squared plus y squared is 16 plus here. We don't care about this one because what we're gonna do is the following. Okay, so everything is symmetric. That's something that has to be proven. Okay, we can prove it, but it's clear that's symmetric. So we're gonna just find the area here, this area here, and multiply that area by 4. To be able to do that, what we can do is we find this function here, we're gonna call it f, or f of x, and this one we're gonna call it g of x, and the area here is this area, that's the whole area, minus the area of g, which is this, so we're gonna get this area. So in terms of calculus, we want to compute given these two equations. So from here we can get the f and g. So for the first one, we get y squared is the square root of 16 minus x squared. Sorry, plus or minus, but we only care about the positive one, so we have y, which is f of x, which is square root of 16 minus x squared. Remember that we just want to compute this one, this area. Okay, so this is our f. Our f is given by this one. Our g is given by this equation, so it's going to be y squared is 16 minus x minus 4 squared. I think I should use a pen because it's not clear. So y squared is 16 minus x minus 4 squared. And when we take the square root, we care only about the positive values. So we have f, g. So this is our g. This is our f. We need to know this point of intersection, because we want to intersect between 0 and this point that we're going to call alpha. So to compute this integral, and we're going to multiply by 4 later. So for this integral only, let's call it I for this one here, this part. Okay, so we call it I. It's gonna be 0 to alpha, with alpha is this point that we have to determine. So f of x minus g of x. F of x minus of g of x. We don't need absolute value because this is on top, so we don't need the absolute value, dx. This one gives us 0 alpha. F of x is square root of x minus 16 minus square root of 16 minus x minus 4 squared dx. So our first task is to determine this alpha. How to do that? We just intersect these two functions. We solve for f of x, g of x. So we find so alpha is the solution of this equation, f of x equals g of x. So we solve for this value. So to do that, we're gonna solve. That's what we're gonna do. So we have square root of 16 minus x squared is equal to the square root of 16 minus x minus 4 squared. Assuming everything is defined, so this is our f. This is our g. Okay, so squaring both sides, we get 16 minus x squared is 16 minus x minus 4 squared. We get rid of 16, we get minus x squared equals minus x squared minus 8x plus 16. So here we get minus x squared plus x squared is equal to minus 8x plus 16. So we have to solve 8x is 16. That means x is 2. So x is 2. So the two graphs intersect at this point 2. We want to find what's the value of y. So we have x squared plus y squared is 16. So in this case, we have y squared is 16 minus x squared. It's 16 minus 4 is 12. That means y, because we care only about the positive value, is 2 square root of 3. So the point where they intersect is 2 square root of 3. So that's, but our alpha is only 2. So now, to find this integral, the small part that we have to multiply by 4, we have to solve this integral. 0 to 2, 16 minus x squared minus 16 minus x minus 4 squared dx. Okay, so this is the first part. We're gonna add a second part where we compute this one and check the value that we get. Okay, so remember, we have to multiply this one by 4 to get the exact area of that integral, to get the area of this, the whole shaded area. We are only computing this part. Okay, this is a great way to see how calculus can help. It's gonna be a bit of work, but that's fine. So this is I. So here the alpha is 2, so it's 2 square root of 3. So this is 2. We're gonna integrate from here to here. So what we do is, basically what we are doing is, we are computing the area here, the whole area, and we're subtracting this area to get this area, shaded area. Okay, thank you.